bottom of the page, second to last line, Yud Zayin. Ve'azai, and then Yachol Lihios Sichlos Hichsil Hara, Haksil Hara, and then the foolishness is able to be. What are we talking about?
Foolishness of what? Haksil Hara, what's Haksil Hara? What's Haksil Hara?
Spirit of, the spirit of folly? No, it's not spirit.
Sichus is foolishness.
Foolishness.
Haksil Hara, who's foolishness?
The evil fool. The evil foolishness.
Oh.
The evil fool.
Foolishness of the evil fool.
Okay.
Can be what? Can you?
Behisgalos libo bechalel hashmoli can be revealed in
Revelation.
can be stated in Revelation in the left ventricle in his heart. Leha taivos taiva, to lust in his desires. To lust a desire. A desire lechol oneno inyone, in all matters of gashmius, to all matters gashmius olam hazeh, of physicality in this world. Bain behiser, between whether permitted, bain beisor, whether prohibited, or whether prohibited, chash v'shalom.
Where you can desire any kind of things.
Mm-hmm.
After doubting what happens,
You drop.
foolishness of the fool could become revealed and desire all kinds of desires, whether permissible or forbidden.
Mm-hmm.
Ki'ilu?
Ke'ilu, and even, ke'ilu, like, for example,
No.
ke'ilu, even if he is not
No, what's ki'ilu?
like these.
Ka'elu. I'm reading it to you. Ki'ilu. Somebody should help me.
As if.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Ki'ilu as if lo hispalel klal.
Ke'ilu, as if lo hispalel klal. Even if he is not in prayer at the moment.
How do you get that?
Oh.
As if he did not pray at all.
Oh.
What is he talking about here? After prayer, the evil wakes up so strongly, as if.
As if he didn't pray at all.
Right. You think because he prayed, he weakened him, and therefore he was not going to get up so strong afterwards. No, he get up as strong as ever.
Ella, but shebedibor,
Bidvar.
shebidvar, ishor, but that which is things that are prohibited. But whether in things prohibited, in prohibited things.
No. Should be Dvar Isu. In regards to forbidden things.
Ella shebedvar isor, whether in regards to prohibited things, Eino Allah b'da'ato, they do not rise to his mind. In his mind. La'asos ha'isor be'poel mamish, to put into action, to do the prohibition into actuality, mamish, literally, chas v'shalom. Ella, but
Because even though he wakes up at what, and he desires all kinds of things,
he'll shut it out right away.
but when it comes to something forbidden, it
Uh,
arises in his mind.
it'll what? It'll still arise in his mind.
It can pop into it, but if something like the forbidden prohibition, what happens? Continue. Eila.
Ela hirhuri.
Where are you? Skip the line.
Vipoel?
Ela Shibizvari, so go back a line. Where are you?
No, I just read that. I don't know. Ela should be dvar isor, but whether
Why weather?
I don't know,
In the matter of prohibition, the matter of something.
whether the matter for something prohibited. Eno olah b'dato, that it should not rise to his mind. La sos ha'isor b'poel mamish chas v'shalom, to do the prohibitive, to do this prohibited thing into action, to put it into action.
There's a protection. To do it in actuality, mamash.
Oh.
You get what you're saying? You understand what you're saying?
Yeah, I know what I'm saying.
What happens after davening? What could happen? What will not happen?
Thoughts will come right back right after he finishes davening.
Yeah. Desire what? What kind of thoughts?
Permitted or prohibited.
Even
prohibited
but,
things. But it wouldn't rise to his mind to actually do these and put these things in action. Ela hirhuri avera, but ela only to contemplate avera. I don't know. Ela hirhuri, ela
contemplations of sin.
Contemplation of sin, hakshim, hakoshim, harsh sins,
Hakoshim, which are harsher.
Which are harsher. Me'avera, from other transgression.
Why other? Where were you
From
words?
avera hakshim.
What is it harsher than what? What's harsher?
That's I'm not sure. From heart me'avera yacholim. No, I don't know. I'm not seeing this.
What about Ella?
Ella, only hirhuri, contemplation.
Hirhure
Avera, contemplation of transgression.
Right. Hakoshim Avera.
Hakoshim Avera, harsh transgression.
It says Me'avera. From or then. Every letter counts. You can't just.
Certainly.
They believe it doesn't exist. How does it mean?
Which are harsher than the actual sin.
That's
That's what I
harsher.
was thinking.
Yeah, the thinking of sin is actually harsher than actually doing the sin.
Okay.
Which are actually harsher, which are
Actually, only thoughts of sin which are harsher than sin. You get what you're saying over here? You're looking at the side.
Yeah.
Ella, Hirura Avera, thoughts of sin. Hakoshim Avera, which are harsher than sin. What about them?
Yacholim, lipol leolos. They're able to put into action leolos remachot, to rise to his brain.
They're able to affect, not to put into action. How can put into action? You're going to sin.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Mm-hmm.
The Federal Lifo, they're able to affect. To do what? These thoughts can affect what? Lalois.
Lilois, to rise to the mochot, to his brain.
That's all. Just thoughts of sin could affect the rise of his brain. Will continue.
And to confuse him, me Torah, from Torah, me Torah ve'avoda ukemashikasu.
These ends. What are you going
Right.
word and end?
To confuse him from Torah and his service.
Torah and service. It's clear what you're saying? It's clear what it says here? So what can happen to the Beinoni after davening?
These evil thoughts can enter his mind.
But not what?
But they won't be put into action, or
Not
they
to
won't
think.
do.
Not even to think.
Not even to think about putting it in action.
Only what could happen?
They could only rise to his brain.
To do what?
To confuse him.
To disturb him.
To disturb him.
That's all they can do. What happens as soon as he realizes that? What does the baby do?
He pushes it away with both hands. No, he doesn't. Ukamarizal. Ukamaimar
Razal.
Kamaimar Razel. Razal. Gimel. Averos. And like that was said by the Arizal.
By the Arizal, I said Razal, not Arizal.
Oh, by the Arazal.
By the Arazal, not by the Arazal. The Allah goes back to the Kemaima. First part of the word is Kemaima.
Kemaima Razel.
Razal. What's Razal mean?
I don't know.
What does Razal mean?
The sages.
You know how to spell it out? The word?
Oh,
Three words. 3 words.
Says like our sages said.
I know, but the word Razal
No, Hebrew, no.
is a abbreviation of 3 words. Rabosenu,
Zachrenu.
Yibracha, blessed memory. So it's Kemaimer Razal, by the statement of our sages.
By the statement of our sages, Gimel. Three transgressions, Averos. Ein Adam Nitzol Mehen. Man is not saved from them. Bekol Yom Hirhur. Every day.
So why don't you stop properly? 3 sins.
Kol Yom.
The person is not saved from them every day.
Mm-hmm.
Not every day thought. What are the 3 things? No?
Hirhor, Avera, contemplation of sin, Ve'iyun, Tefillah, Chulu.
Even though you don't say Ve'iyun, Tefillah, B'chul, you're going to list 3 things. So you got to say it properly.
Hirhor,
Sin, what's Ve'iyun, Tefillah?
The absence of tefillah.
What does Iyun mean?
To stray thoughts in prayer. Iyun.
These 2 words, Iyun, put in stray thoughts.
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of what would match here or Avera.
What's Iyun, Tefillah?
And not concentrating in prayer.
What was it Iyun mean? Yeah, concentrating or not concentrating?
Deep, not concentrating.
Where's the word not?
I thought the okay, and deep concentration in prayer?
No, the opposite.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And deep concentration in prayer meaning these are the things he doesn't get saved from. Being able to do deep concentration.
Right, so You're supposed
Doesn't say not.
you're supposed to concentrate
Right.
deeply, but
A person's not
you're
safe
from
from
that. So
having a proper deep concentration in prayer. What was the third thing? The chud, etc. And etc. I guess for some reason it's not important to mention the third thing.
they did it here.
What?
They did it here.
What is it? That's the Russian harm?
Yeah. Evil gossip.
Yes, but I guess it's not important to this point here, so
Okay.
it doesn't mention it. Why doesn't it spell it out? Go ahead.
Rak shelazeh.
So what do we see from here? That even the pain is not safe from having thoughts of evil pop into him.
Mm-hmm.
Not, God forbid, he's not safe from thinking. That he has control. He's not safe from having it, getting it.
Rak shelazeh, only that this.
Shel laza, not that this. Shazeh would be that this. What's the laza? The woman?
That to this.
For this.
That for this. Mo'il harashimo. It helps. Harashimo, that trace. B'mochin, in the brain.
In other words, how does it overcome this difficulty? But this helps to trace. Which trace? Trace of what?
This trace of evil thoughts.
Tracing evil thoughts helps for what? Helps to sin? You guys review together? You don't review together.
I don't know. I guess I gotta write down some more stuff.
But do you review together or not?
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah, we both did it.
You review it together.
Yeah.
He knows and you don't. Go ahead.
I don't know. I get caught up in class. I knew it. I don't know. I don't know. My brain's some stuff. When I'm giving stuff over, I don't know. I'm not reading it like I usually do right now. I don't know.
Introduce it to you. I said, to this help, for what? What for this? For this, for what? What are you going to be saying now? Everybody gets these thoughts. Even the Beinoni. Only for this helps. For what?
To block them out.
To overcome it.
To overcome it.
So what helps? A trace of sin. Makes sense? Is it going to help him out to overcome the sin?
No.
Not the sin. Trace of what? Trace that he has in his brain from what?
The godly soul.
Has to be another soul. For which trace of what again? So, a trace of what? What about the godly soul? You see a trace of something, that means there was something there, now there's only a trace left over.
From prayer. A trace of
So,
prayer.
why don't you use your prayer properly? Yes?
I'm just not. I don't know.
What?
I don't know. I'll try.
Talking about a guy that davened. Now it's after davened. So what gives him the strength? A trace left from the davened.
From the prayer. Okay.
Pretty simple. Not only that, it's being.
B'yirash Hashem, and the fear of Hashem, v'havaso, and love in Hashem,
His love.
and his love of Hashem, right? V'hamisoteres,
There's no thought. There's no thought.
ha'mesoteres, b'chalel ha'yimini, and his love for Hashem is concealed in the left, in the right ventricle. And the fear of love, and his love, which is concealed in the right ventricle. That he's gaver, strengthened, vilash, lehes gaver, to be a.
No, two strength is fine. You can say the word two.
He's gaver, to strengthen.
Yes.
Velishlot, and to dominate al hara, over the evil. Al hara, over this evil. Ha mis ave taivo, which lost desires for. I'm just not reading this right. Which he desires for lost.
His desire and your lust.
Which desiring and lust. Shalali yosla, so it will not be to him. Shalita umemshala be'ir, have the power and dominion, rulership and dominion and rulership over in this city. Leotsia taivaso mi koach to bring his lusts to bring out. Right. To bring out his lusts, Mekoach, Al Hapoel, El Hapoel, from strength to actuality.
So you don't say strength to actuality, another word for it.
From into the state of action. From a thought.
No. Bring out his lust from power to actuality. What means power? So we're talking about the lust. There's a lust over there. Potential.
Oh.
There's a potential to the actual.
Potentially the actual. He's lavesh be'evrei aguf, to dress up in the organs of his body.
He has strength. What? To overcome it or not? Not let it happen. You let it happen.
To not let it happen.
Right.
Ve'afilu, and even ve'moach levado, and even his brain alone, leharhar, to contemplate berah, and the evil. Ein lo, it is not to him. It does not by him shalita mamshalah have dominion and rulership.
Who doesn't have dominion and rulership?
The animal soul, the evil, the hard hair, to contemplate upon it. Chas v'shalom. Contemplate chas v'shalom. Beretzono, in his will. What's the word saying that?
Yes, with his will.
With his will, should be mocho, that is in his brain.
He doesn't have rulership. Contemplate chas v'shalom. Willingly with his brain, then not. Explain what that means.
Sheyakabel beratzon chas v'shalom, that he should receive, that he should accept upon himself chas v'shalom, in his will, so he could accept
willingly chas v'shalom.
Accept willingly chas v'shalom. Hirhor zeh hara, contemplate.
No, this evil.
This evil contemplation.
Accept willingly this evil contemplation.
Mm-hmm.
Saying that he has the power to overcome it. Not to accept it willingly. Doesn't have rulership that he should accept it willingly. This evil contemplation. Which evil contemplation? Continue.
Ha'oleh me'alav, that rises from him, from himself, from him by itself. By itself. Mehalev, from his heart, le'moach, to his brain, from the heart to le'moach, to the brain. Keniz kar la'il, as was stated above. Ella only miyad be'aliso l'sham, that by only from himself, from his hand.
No, what does miyad mean? Take it from miyad, so many times. Immediately, instantly.
Only immediately, Aliyasav, in its rising, Lasham, to place.
Sham, not some. You know what sham means?
Name.
Sham, not shame.
To put.
Sham.
Sham, to put here.
That's some, the sin. It's the sham, the shame. How would it make sense to place anyway? Place what?
To the sun?
As soon as it rises there, as soon as it rises, Bel Yosef, upon its rising, Lisham, what does Lisham mean?
To the brain? To there,
the
brain?
Sham is there.
To the Sham,
Or as soon as it rises there, where does it rise to?
To his brain?
Yes.
Doch.
As soon as it rises to his brain,
Dochehu, he pushes away, Bishtei Yadim, with two hands, Yadayim, pushes away with two hands, Umasich, and Umasiach, and removes Deato, it from his mind.
Why from?
And removes his mind, Miyahad, removes from his mind immediately.
Why from his mind? Removes his mind.
Removes his mind and removes his mind.
No.
Removes his mind from it immediately.
Again, from where's from?
I don't know if the mem immediately.
You just said the word miyad one line ago.
Okay. Shani's car.
His mind immediately, when immediately, Shani's car, as soon as, in other words, what's saying, as soon as he reminds himself, Shani's car.
Shani's car, that when he reminds himself, Jehu, Hirahur, that Ra, that he contemplates, that it
is, Shuhu, that it is, not that he.
The evil contemplation.
That's an evil thought, right?
It's an evil thought. Ve'eno mekabelo, and not to accept it, and he doesn't accept it, beratz unwillingly. Afilu, even lehar but to contemplate in it, beratzon, willingly.
That he doesn't. Kol shekain.
Kumoshikain.
I just said something. Why don't you listen?
The kol shekain, and all that.
No. What does the kol shekain mean? I'm not going to guess. What do you mean?
So much more so?
How much more?
So much more so?
No.
Halosa al hadas, that it, so much more so to raise it into knowledge,
Meaning on his mind,
leasoso, to do it, chas v'shalom.
How much more so? Doesn't accept even the thought willing. How much more so that he does not allow to raise it up in his mind to do it. Oi,
Oi, or afilu, even the daber ba, to speak of it.
even just to speak about it. Why not? Ki,
Ki ha meharhar beratzon, because the contemplation of willingly,
contemplation willingly is English.
not really,
What's Chinese?
not English, Chinese.
Ham nehare, one who thinks, one who contemplates.
Because one who thinks beratzon willingly, Nikra Rasha is called a Rasha. Be Osa She'ah. At any time? At that time. The Ben Yoni Aino Rasha, and Ben Yoni is not evil. Afilu Sha'achas is not wicked. Afilu Sha'achas le'olam, even for 1 hour, forever. Always.
What are you going to do about it? You going to review it better next time?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I just
what?
I don't know. Just not having a great day since the middle of the day. I don't know.
Since your exile started. Since your exile started. Since when?
I don't know. Just in the middle of the day, got thrown off.
You were supposed to review it yesterday.
I know I did. I had it well, but
Really?
yeah.
The computer is
Yeah,
done.
mediocre. Yeah,
Wow.
The computer
Okay.
is done.
You see, that's for sure.
Crashed.
That's for sure.
The brain crashed.
well. You gotta focus. Stay. We gotta go better.
I thought, yeah. So these are things that we talked about, things that are between a man and Hashem. That the Bein has full control, even when, after davening, when all the evil rises and pushes, pops into his head, and so on and so forth, he has all the power to be able to push it away, not to accept it willingly at all. Now he's going to talk about things, even things between men and men. How the Bein relates to that. The Chain, and so too, Bidvarim, in matters, Shebein Odom, which are between man, the Chaveroi, to his friend. Miyad, immediately, instantly, or as soon as, She'oile Eloi, that it rises to him, to the person. Behalei, from the heart, Lemoyach, to the brain. What rises from the heart to the brain? An emotion rises from the heart to the brain. Such as what? Eizu Sam Tina, animosity, Besina, and hatred, Chas v'shalom, God forbid. Person feels a hatred to his friend, which rises to the brain. Oy or Eizu Sam Kina, jealousy, Oy Kas, or anger, Oy Kpeida, or grudge, Viddoimehen, and things similar to them. So as soon as it rises from the heart to the brain, any of these kind of negative feelings, what does the Beini do immediately? Einoi mekablon, he does not accept them.
At all?
Which word is it all?
Kalal?
I didn't get there yet. Einoi mekablon, he does not accept them. Klal at all. B'moicha, in his brain. Lo b'ritzayin, in his will. In other words, he has what to be angry about. He has what to be jealous about. But he doesn't let it out. He doesn't allow this feeling to come in. Doesn't accept these feelings, these bad feelings. Not only that, in other words, to contemplate and to see whether he should act on it or not act on it, nothing like that. He doesn't accept it at all. On the contrary, Hamoyach, the brain, Shalit, dominates, Umoishel, and rules, Beruach, over the spirit, Shebeliba, that's in his heart. to the extent of Lasa is to do ha'heper, the opposite mamish, literally. Not only not accept this feeling of anger or hatred, but he has such control to act the opposite. Meaning, practically speaking, meaning, like this, he should hate him and not do a favor for him, for example. Because there's a reason for hatred there. Not only controls that hatred, but to do the opposite mamish. Lisnaik, to conduct himself, im chaveroi, with his friend, b'midas chesed, with the character or attribute of kindness. Not only not to be angry at him, not only to hate him, but to do him a favor, turn around and do him a favor. Right there and then. V'chibo yiseira, an additional love, midas loy, to make known to him, in order to display to him even additional love. Additional means the word like more than enough, extra measure. To do what? Lizboil, to endure mimena, from him, to suffer from this person, ad, until katzei achin, the furthest extreme. Again, not only not to get angry at him, and to do him a favor, and furthermore to display to him such an extra love, to endure from him to the furthest extreme. V'loi lichois, and not to get angry, chas v'shalom, God forbid. As much as he's suffering from that guy, not to get angry. You might think, what about just to pay him back for what he did? Without anger. Also not. V'gamen also. Sheloi, not l'shalim, loy, to pay him, not to pay that other person back, so to speak. You follow like his action, chas v'shalom, like he did. Why is he angry? Why should he get angry at this person or hate him? Because of something he did.
Oh yeah, I got it. Okay, we got v'gamen also.
V'gamen also, sheloi l'shalim, not to pay, loy him, not to pay that person back, in other words, not to pay him, kifolo, like his action, chas v'shalom. To pay him back for what he did, even without anger. No. Ella, only adarav, on the contrary. Not only not to pay him back for what he did, on the contrary, ligmoil, to pay, l'chayavim, to the guilty ones, toiva is goodness. To pay him back with goodness, with a favor. Not only not to take revenge.
Tovos with good? Goodness,
yes.
With goodness.
Say it with favors, doing good things. Toiv is good. Moshe Kasab B'Zohar, like it is written in the Zohar, Lilmoid, that we should learn Yosef, from Yosef Yimecha, with his brothers. How did Yosef react to his brothers for everything they did to him? Not only didn't get angry, not only didn't keep a grudge, but he paid him back with goodness, with favors, constantly. So that's the power of the Beinah, that even when it comes to matters between men and men, and there's good reason maybe to be angry at him, to hate him, or whatever, the Beinah is full control, does not let any of these evil emotions take over, and surely not to act on them, but rather to do the total opposite. Not only not just not to get angry. You might say, okay, I won't get angry at you, but to do you a favor, well, that's
help him out.
That's going out of your way. It's pretty difficult. And yes, Beinah has that power to do it, and he does it. So basically, this chapter explained the concept of a Beinah. What's the idea of a Beinah? In terms of practicality, what's the Beinah? How does he act?
Not according to the thoughts that come to him.
How? Yes. Why do you have to say not? I ask you how he acts. You're telling me what he doesn't do. No, what's his general behavior?
Conduct himself with kindness, attributes.
In general, I'm talking the Beinah in general. Yes, the whole chapter.
Let's see. He stays away from sin. Doesn't think about it.
I said what he does. You told me what he doesn't
What
do.
he does, he's got deep thoughts on Hashem, to help him.
You can't say it in a very simple, general way that would make a little bit more sense.
He acts according to his intellect. God and soul.
He's far from sin.
In all areas, he's mamish like a tzaddik. He does everything right.
Righteous.
Thought, speech, and action, completely perfect.
Right. And he can't sin. In that state.
Not he can't sin, he would not sin.
He would not sin when he's in the state of being holy. And if he was in the state.
But when it comes to his essential makeup, what's with that? What's with that? His whole being is what?
Good.
Like a tzaddik?
Yeah.
Really? Huh?
He's got the godly soul and the animal soul, but he has dominion and rulership over the animal soul.
So why did you first say yes? He says the answer should be no. In essence, he's not in full control over his essence. The essential makeup of the godly soul does not rule over the essential makeup of the animal soul. He only rules over thought, speech, and action. So when it comes to practicality, he's perfect. In terms of his heart, in terms of his intelligence, he's not only the only one in control of the body. There's an animal there.
Right. That's strong. Or could be strong.
So it's clear? Huh? Yes or no? In terms of intelligence, in terms of the intelligence of the animal soul, in terms of the feeling of the animal soul, what's with it? It's there full force. So much so they can disturb him and bother him and pop things into his head and all that. The animal's there. The animal did not change. The only thing that is that he is full control. Think you guys are going to want to learn for 10 minutes? Tell them to come in quickly.